We're pawnbrokers that happen to be on TV. The uniqueness of our situation is the American jewelry and loan business.
What you saw on Hardcore Pawn may have seemed like a chaotic mess of arguments, high-stakes deals, and emotional roller coasters. But what really went on behind the scenes is a whole different story. From scams that cost the Gold family hundreds of thousands to cast members leaving, only to find new fame elsewhere. This is the untold truth about Hardcore Pawn. Stick around as we reveal the secret feuds, fake scenes, and the surprising paths the cast members took after the cameras stopped rolling. The journey of Hardcore Pawn began in the most unexpected way. It all started back in 1998 when a TV producer named Richard Dominic was flipping through the channels. When he landed on the Jerry Springer Show, a local commercial from Detroit caught his attention. It featured a no-nonsense pawnbroker named Les Gold, whose sharp voice and bold presence were hard to forget. That was the moment that would set the stage for one of the most dramatic, unscripted TV shows ever. But it would take over a decade before that fleeting TV moment turned into reality. By 2009, after a decade of trying, True TV finally approved the idea of following Les Gold and his family-run business, American Jewelry and Loan. And in 2010, Hardcore Pawn premiered. The premiere was a hit. On August 16, 2010, the show drew in 2 million viewers, making it the most watched debut in True TV history. American Jewelry and Loan had already built a name for itself in Detroit, but now millions of viewers across the nation would get a glimpse into this high-energy pawn shop, where customers clashed, emotions ran high, and security had to step in. For years, Hardcore Pawn brought the drama that viewers craved. It wasn't just about rare items and polite negotiations like Pawn Stars. No, this show was all about real tension. Customers yelled, security guards were called, and arguments turned into full-blown confrontations. It was a wild ride, and it worked. By June 2013, the show was pulling in over 3 million viewers per episode, making it the #1 unscripted show on cable during its time slot. But as with all things, the excitement eventually faded. By 2014, the ratings started to decline, and some began to question the authenticity of the show. Critics pointed out that the show seemed to be getting more staged with each episode. Producers were accused of scripting scenes and pushing for conflict. The Gold family denied everything, but the doubts remained. In the same year, one of the show's most beloved cast members, Rich Pyle, left after a major controversy. An internal audit revealed that Rich may have used company credit cards for personal spending. In one of the most dramatic moments in the show's history, Les Gold confronted him on camera, leading to Rich's emotional exit from both the shop and the show. While Hardcore Pawn was loved for its real-life drama, much of that drama wasn't as real as it appeared. In a 2020 interview, Ashley Gold, Les's daughter, spoke candidly about the fake scenes on the show. She admitted that producers pushed for conflict and would often tell cast members what to say or how to react to stir up tension. Ashley revealed that many of the arguments were fabricated, and in some cases, the store even used actors to make the scenes look more intense. The Gold family, especially Les, had to walk a fine line between giving viewers the drama they wanted and keeping the business running smoothly. It wasn't always easy. By 2015, Ashley hit her breaking point. She had spent years caught in the middle of family feuds, on-screen drama, and growing personal unhappiness. She decided to leave the show, despite it being a major part of her life. Ashley went on to launch her own jewelry business and later rebranded it into Ashley.com, carving out her own path in the industry. Les Gold's story didn't end with Hardcore Pawn. By 2021, when many businesses were struggling after the pandemic, Les was expanding. He opened 3 new pawn shop locations across Detroit and used his family's fame to secure better deals on commercial real estate. Despite rumors about bankruptcy following a 2018 scam that cost Les $500,000, his net worth stayed steady at $5 million. Les didn't just stick to pawn shops, he diversified his career. In 2016, he even appeared on Chopped on Food Network, showing off skills he learned from his grandfather's Mediterranean recipes. While he didn't win the competition, it gave viewers a new, softer side of the tough businessman. While Les was managing new stores, his son Seth was bringing the business into the future. In 2009, Seth noticed that American Jewelry and Loan had no digital presence, a huge gap in the market. He launched their first e-commerce platform, and within a few years, online sales grew rapidly, making up 30% of their total revenue by 2018. Seth's innovative thinking didn't stop there. By 2019, he launched FastPawn, an online service that allowed customers to renew loans and make payments without visiting the store. Seth's forward-thinking strategies brought the pawn industry into the 21st century, and by 2025, his work had positioned American Jewelry and Loan for continuous growth. Though Hardcore Pawn ended in 2015, its impact on reality TV and the pawn industry is undeniable. The Gold family may have faced their fair share of scandals, fake drama, and behind-the-scenes feuds, but they built an empire that still stands strong today. From Les Gold's expansion into new locations to Seth's digital revolution, the Gold family has proven that there's more to the pawn business than just flashy TV moments. But the real question is, how much of what we saw on screen was real and how much was for show? In the world of Hardcore Pawn, behind-the-scenes drama often spilled over into real life. One of the most shocking moments came in 2012 when head of security, Big Joe Shannon, was caught stealing scrap gold from the pawn shop over several weeks. His betrayal, captured on hidden cameras, led to his arrest on felony theft charges during filming, leaving Les Gold devastated by the trust he had placed in Shannon. Despite the public downfall, Shannon rebuilt his life by starting Gear Transportation, a regional delivery business that grew to include 15 trucks by 2023. Over time, he regained a small connection with the Gold family, with Seth Gold hiring his company for deliveries. Another major behind-the-scenes story involved Felix Teichmann, a fan-favorite security guard known for staying calm in chaotic situations. In 2015, a contract dispute led to Teichmann leaving the show after negotiations for a raise fell through. His exit, sudden and without explanation, left a void in the production, and the show moved on with new staff. Teichmann, however, disappeared from the spotlight, moving to Austin, Texas, and choosing to leave his hardcore pawn past behind. These real-life stories of betrayal, redemption, and personal growth were much more than scripted drama. They revealed the human cost of the show's success. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more about the truth behind Hardcore Pawn and the Gold family's journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insider stories from the world of reality TV. Until next time, keep questioning everything.